Normally I only do 2 parts video, but this time I'll make an exception and do a third one. Acebeam Pokelit has been out for some time now. Just like this Workhorse TS10 brass, I wasn't really interested in the aluminum colored version. That is until they released this beautiful, gorgeous copper version. Hey, welcome back to UDC channel. This is Jay. I did ask them if they are going to release the premium metal. They said probably, and they finally did. As you may have known, 14500 is my favorite format, and these two are currently the best offering from Acebeam in my opinion. There's also the 2 AA version, longer one, but I'm not really into pen light, and besides it's not available in a premium material yet. Okay, here's the box that it came with, and the one for the aluminum version, just in case some of you are interested to see. Just a quick look. I don't really like to talk about boxes. We're here for the flashlight. It has some differences versus the regular ones. It's using Nichia 519A versus this 219F, both in 500K color temperature. It has slightly reduced 500 lumens versus this 550, but honestly I take the 519A any day. This Rider RX is also using the 219F. Here are some comparison. Similar tint. On paper, the spec crushes its obvious competitor, the i5R. I know design is relative. I think I still prefer the OLED, but they're close. I think you won't blame me and understand why I compared them. I mean, just look at them. Now I don't want to say who copied who, and also not sure who came up with the design first, but the resemblance is quite obvious, up to the dual clip design and colors. OLED is kinda known for this blue. And the very similar forward clicky button, rubber switch, both size and shape, which makes them both unable to tail stand. This Rider RX is able to, even on the tail switch itself. Has the same clicky feeling too. It's interesting that the button is reversed in color. At first I thought that the side was a copper colored plastic. This looks and feels copper with a rubber top. I wish it's just fully metal. And it even patina, if you can see. Another difference in the knurling on the tail cap, it's finer and only halfway versus this. Well, the i5T doesn't have this wavy design. You can almost tell that they're trying to differentiate, although it has some Acebeam signature design, like this half tube rib design that can also be found in P15. This rib design and ring looks really great when patina. I think this design looks the best in copper. This has 3 modes, low, medium, high, versus these 2 modes, the 4 modes here. So it's in the middle between these two. When I first saw the modes, I was hoping for a lower low It is rated at 5 lumens, 150 and 500, which has nice spacing. Then I'm glad to notice that it's much lower than 5 lumens. Now I don't have any professional tools to measure this, but I have used quite a few flashlights to be able to estimate. And moonlight happens to be the mode that I use the most. I think this is more like 1 lumen. Big company like Acebeam should have a more accurate rating in my humble opinion, which makes me wonder if other specs are accurate. I also happen to have a few other lights with 5 lumen ratings. This moonlight is rated at 5 lumens, and this slow is also rated at 5 lumens. Their own previous Rider RX is rated at 7 lumens, which should be close. What do you guys think? Or how about this? This is rated at half lumen. This is also rated at half lumen. So this is probably 1 to 2, I guess, I'm guessing. Don't get me wrong, I'm actually glad it's actually lower, or at least it appears lower than the rating. I'm just pointing out that the rating might not be accurate. It is rated for high CRI. Versus this. Both with no visible PWM, which is good. It takes a proper 3.7 lithium batteries versus this one with a proprietary 2.4 volt, which are both included, and both have built-in Type-C charging. And they both can take regular AA batteries, with this Pokelit being reduced quite significantly in output, which is really handy in a pinch. Probably a better, sturdier clip with wider grip. With copper, I like to rotate the clip from time to time to avoid uneven patina, which it did. But I think this one is a bit too secure. It wouldn't rotate at all. I was finally able to move it using some tool. I scratched the clip in process, but I think it's worth it. It has a nice even patina now. Could have been worse. I could have scratched the copper body instead. Copper is heavy but soft material. It won't survive any drop without dings. There are quite a few here. The head is not even round anymore. But this Pokelit is noticeably thicker, which is probably a good thing. Not only this is using a better LED, unlike this fake line, this actually opens up at the head, which should allow for much easier mounts. Here, if you want to see the board. This is the battery, Type-C charging. And the spring. This one only opens at the tail, and I heard it's a pain to get to the LED. You have to break the lens or something. And I thought this Pokelit is only open from the head, but it actually opened from the tail as well, just not for battery insertion. It opens in reverse clockwise to open and counterclockwise to tighten. And this button is easily taken off. Reverse order. I think this one is press fit or something. Tint might be better, but the beam pattern is it would probably be better with the TIR lens like this, or orange pale reflector, or a honeycomb lens like this. I'll try to do something like maybe like on this T3. Just want to show you guys the original beam pattern first. This E70 mini sort of have the same pattern, but bigger. They call it uniform. I noticed there's a slight delay when pressing the switch. It's not really an issue, and I didn't even notice it until I compared with the i5R. They both don't have memory, which means that they start in low, which is what I prefer. I was trying to show that the Pokelit has a much longer wait time to reset the cycle. If we press too soon, it will cycle to the next mode. One, two, 1, 2, 3. See, it came with a standard black clip. I prefer non-black clips for premium metal versions, so I opted for the blue clip instead, as I think it would look nicer with the copper combination. I don't know, some people, I guess some people like the black one instead. Rose gold or copper color like this will also look nice, I think. It's polished, but I was already pretty sure that this was uncoated raw copper before it developed any patina. Polished copper tends to patina differently. I might sand it lightly to make it patina to my liking. In my experience, copper tends to patina more extremely, even without any help, when compared to brass, and this proves it. It goes really dark naturally, but I still might force it. For now, I let it patina naturally first. That's the beauty of copper and also brass. You can play with their appearances. Some people also shipwreck theirs, but not really my thing. I prefer blackened like these ones. The new shiny copper is also super nice. It's just that I'm definitely on the team patina. Let's see what else. This retails at $45. Just about the same as this i5 copper, but there's some discount from time to time. Nothing much more to say really. Let's just see some outdoor beam shots. I'll compare it with this i5R and this titanium Shongti. Okay, we're gonna try to compare these three. This with 2 modes, 3 modes, and 4 modes. Let's start with these two. Low, low, medium, high, and high. This high. Okay. Now these two. Low, low, medium, medium, high, high, and this one still have turbo. Kind of similar beam pattern. Okay. It's interesting that they have a memory mode just like the Rider RX. I'm glad they removed the memory on the copper one. Usually I have a hard time comparing the output between lithium and AA. Since this time I happen to have another one, let's compare with the regular AA. I put 14500 in the copper version, and as you can see I just put AA in the aluminum. Okay, these are both low. This is rated for 5 lumens with the lithium, and this is 0.5 lumens for the regular AA. Medium, high. Okay, I guess that's all for now. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subs and share. Till next time, bye for now. It's much better now.